ever wondered what is the most powerful dragon in Para? Never mind. Anyways, you may think it's the Ringlings, but still, it might not be. So I decided to make a list of all these together to see which one is actually the strongest. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content and enjoy. So first, we got the Sea Wings. Sea Wings can have glowing scales which they can distract their enemies with. It is a pretty useful thing. They also have powerful tails and can breathe underwater, and also have night visions like Nightwings. But they do not have natural weapons, like they don't breathe fire like a Skywing, or breathe a freezing death ray like the Ice Wings. Also, their tail can slow them down, and they can't fly so well as other tribes because they mostly swim a lot. Next is the Skywings. They can breathe fire, also known to be fast because, they're Skywings. Also, they're known to be the tallest tribe in Para, which can help them out a lot, I think. Also, they have good eyesight. But their cons is they can die quickly underwater, and their huge wings can bump into a lot of things. Personally, if a Sea Wing and a Skywing fight it, I think the winner would be... Now we gotta think about that. If a Sea Wing could distract its color with its scale, and the Skywing could breathe fire to destroy it. I think the real winner here, I think even though Sea Wings are cool, and I'll have to say the winner of this round is Skywings. They pass round 1 being stronger than a Sea Wing. Because first of all, Skywings are very aggressive sometimes, so I think that gives a good reason why I think they'd win. Second, they could just breathe fire and burn it fast before it could glow its scale to distract her or something. So, as the Skywing wins the first round, let's see its next opponent, which shall be a Nightwing. Okay, so how could a Skywing... So, we know the cons and pros of Skywing, but the Nightwings have their goods too. The pros are of a Nightwing, if they're born under a full moon or more, because there's 3 moons in Para, they will get the power of mind reading, foresight, or a nemesis magic, which will make it so they enchant stuff. And I'm not sure that they get nemesis magic if they're born under 3 moons, but I'm pretty sure. They also can blend into the night sky or shadows, which also can help in battle sometimes, depending if it's day or night. Also, they can breathe fire like Skywings, so it will be kind of even. But they have this poison thing in their mouth. If you read book 4, you know that they hunt by biting into their prey and waiting a few days for it to die. They have 2 cons. I couldn't think of more. It's hard to get mind reader or foresight because I think full moons are hard. That's just a con I assume. It may not be true. Also, they're known as liars because near the end of book 4, Moroseer dies, but also says that Nightwings lied about their prophecy power, but that is not true. They can actually do it if they're born under a full moon. That's just because they were born on a volcano. But anyways, if they were to fight the winner, I don't know who the winner would be, but I'm thinking, and I think the winner would be Nightwing. I think the Nightwing would win because it is born under a full moon, which can give it tons of power. Also, you may not know, but a a nemesis magic and it could just enchant it to die. Well, then the Skywing can avoid its attacks by flying fast. It still does not make. It still could just read its mind to see. Also, if it gets a bite off, it may kill. The Skywing might get the kill off on the Nightwing, but if the Nightwing manages to bite it, there is a chance the poison thing in its mouth thing, I don't really understand it much, might kill it. But it is unknown because I don't think there's been a single dragon that's died to its poison yet. It's against. I think I will wait to fight the Nightwing against something a little more difficult. Anyways, the next one will be the Mugwings versus the Sandwings. The pros of Mugwings is they can hold their breath for an hour. Also, they're known to be the biggest tribe in Para. No, not the largest amount of dragons, like the largest in size. Also, they fight with their sibs, aka siblings. Something I'll never do. Ha. Anyways, they also breathe fire if they're warm enough. Not many care for Mudwings. Sorry for Mudwing lovers. They're an underrated tribe. Also, they're too protective about their siblings sometimes. I've just ran out of ideas for cons. And the pros for Sandwings are only tribe that can go a long periods without water. This can be a great thing about them because they live in the desert. And the desert can be so hot and barely water. You'll have to go for a huge adventure for it. They also have a poison barb at the end of their tail, which they can stab their enemy with to poison them. They also can breathe fire. The cons of them, most queens are not royal. You see, they have a nemesis item called the Eye of Oxel. I think I pronounced that right. Anyways, that makes it so they have a worthy queen. So, yeah, I kind of think it's a little unfair that Thorn was chosen to be queen, because Blitzer should have totally. I'm getting off topic. Anyways, they're also claustrophobic. I don't know why. Most of them are claustrophobic. Anyways, in a fight against these, I think it's obvious who would come out. Even though they might win, the tail's just too strong. And Sandwings shall move on to the next round to fight the Icewings. Anyways, the Icewing has some good pros. The first pro, it can breathe a deadly frost breath that can annihilate stuff. The next thing, it can also survive at insane temperatures. Also, they have sharp spikes. They have sharp spikes on their tail and claws. This can help them in fight a lot. But sadly, their cons are they have no ammuses because of those dang Nightwings anyways. Also, they're bad in hot temperatures. They're called Icewings. Well, anyways, after thinking a little about this, I think I know who would win. The Icewings. I think this because, first of all, the Icewings can just easily breathe frost breath on tail, so that's not an option to poison them. Second off, the Sandwings are claustrophobic, so if they were fighting in a cave, the Icewing would probably win. Also, they have sharp spikes that they can use to try and claw them. Oh, well, the Sandwings can breathe, breathe fire. The Icewings can also counter it with frost breath. So that's why I think they'd win. Anyways, we're moving on to Icewings versus Ringlings. And after this, the final one will face off against the Nightwings. The Icewing, the Ringlings can have venom in their teeth that they can spit. Also, they can go invisible scales. They can change the color of the scale. That's why they can go invisible. But their cons are they're lazy. Some can't read. Most of them won't use their venom even in a life or death problem. Also a reason why I hate Ringlings. Anyways, so who do you think would win in this? It took forever to think of an answer for this, but I think I finally got one. The reasons for this are, first of all, the Ice Wings can frost breath the Ringling fast, and you know what that can do? Yeah, so basically, if it goes invisible, there's a chance that they might be able to see the ice on its talons, on the Ringling's talons, when it's invisible, so they can see it, and they can use their spikes to hit it. And because they won't use their venom much, yeah, I don't think they'd live that. Yeah, but finally, the battle of the century, Nightwings versus Ice Wings. Who would win? Good thing this video is a two-parter. Yeah, it's two-parter. Comment down below who you'd think would win. And in the second part, I will have an Icewing and Nightwing face off against each other in a war. Goodbye. Make sure to subscribe for the next one. And remember to get ready for that battle royale. Ice Wings versus Nightwings.